It's math time. Today we will be showing story problems with pictures, number bonds, and equations. If you have the math workbook, please have it out and ready along with a pencil and crayons. Pause the video if you need to. This first bit of work we are going to do is not in your workbook, so do not start flipping pages and trying to find this. Let's read along with me together. There were 10 teddy bears. Cross out 2 bears. Okay, and we already have part of the equation set up for us. 10 as the whole number minus the amount we're going to cross out, and then we will see what is left. And over here, the number bond to show that whole amount, 10, and the two parts will be how many we cross out and how many are left. So let me go back to the problem, and it says cross out 2 bears. 1, 2. And now I will fill in the equation and the number bond. So we had 10 minus, remember my video about making a karate chop symbol to help you remember the minus sign? So that's how many we took away. 1, 2. Equals, now we see what is left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 10 minus 2 equals 8. And now we use those same numbers for our number bond. 10 is our whole amount. So 2 is how many we crossed out. And 8 is how many are left. Let's take a look at another one. Read along with me. There were 10 teddy bears. Cross out 9. So now we have some other types of teddy bears, but there's still 10 of them as our whole amount. And now we need to cross out 9. Count along with me for the X's to appear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 are crossed out, and that means only 1 is left. Let's fill in our equation. What number do we put first in a subtraction problem? I hope you said the whole amount, all of what we had, the teddy bears. That was 10 of them. Minus, what number do we put now? The crossed out number or what's left number? I hope you said the crossed out number, minus 9. And that equals what's left? 1. Very good. Now we come over here to this number bond. Think about, where does the whole amount go? Which part of the number bond should we put that whole amount? I hope you said up here, 10. And now for the two parts, it actually does not matter which number goes in which spot. I put the 9 here and the 1 there, but it's okay if you would want to put the 1 here and the 9 there. The most important thing in a number bond is to put the whole amount in the right place. All right, we've got one more teddy bear story. Read it with me. There were 10 teddy bears. Cross out 3. Okay, let's cross out 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go, 3. So let's fill in the equation. What number do we start with? Good, 10. 10 is our starting amount. 10 is the whole number. Minus, how many did we make disappear? Did we cross out? How many? 3. Equals, now we need to count what's left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 7 is left. So our equation is 10 minus 3 equals 7. Good job. Now you can turn to the page in your math workbook. It is page 151. We have some cute little babies on the page. I'm ready to begin. If you're not on the page, then pause the video. There are 9 babies playing. 2 crawl away. How many babies are left? And we already have the first part of the equation, 9 minus 2 equals, we'd have to see how many are left. And the picture is even drawn in such a way that we see the 2 that are crawling away. But I'm going to put an X on them anyway. So you can also put an X on them to help you remember that when you figure out how many are left, you don't count what has the X on it. Let's count the ones that do not have the X. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 9 minus 2 equals 7. And our number bond has almost all the numbers filled in. The whole amount of 9, the part that was crossed out, 2. So the other part, what's left? 7. Let's read this one and then you try it for yourself. There are 10 babies playing. 1 crawls away. How many babies are left? So right now, put an X on the 1 that crawls away and then fill in the equation. X, the one that's crawled away. 10 minus, how many did we put an X on? That's what goes with the minus, the amount that was X'd out, just 1. And now how many are left? 10 minus 1 equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. Okay, try this one on your own. There are 9 babies playing, 6 crawl away. How many babies are left? Put X's on what you need to, fill in the number bond, and fill in the equation. Pause the video so you can do this work, and then hit play so we can check your answer. Okay, I hope you're ready to check your work. There are 9 babies playing, 6 crawl away. How many babies are left? So we have 9 babies. Let's put an X on the 6 that are crawling away. So hopefully you have an X on all of those babies crawling away. So in our equation, what's our starting number? That's the whole amount when it's subtraction. It has to be the whole amount first. 9 minus, how many did you put an X on? 6 equals what's left? 1, 2, 3. And over here in the number bond, the 9 was already filled in for you, the whole amount of 9. So up here, you should have a 6 and a 3. And it's okay if you have a 3 and then a 6. I put a 6 and a 3, but it's okay if you put the 3 here as long as a 6 is with it, because they are the partners to make 9. Now it's time for you to be working on your own. You will again need your math workbook, and I'll show you the page. And if you don't have the math workbook, then your family can maybe take a screenshot or use a piece of paper to quickly write down the information. It's page 152 that you should try to read the problems on your own and make the pictures and the number bonds and the equations all on your own. And then a grown-up in your family can take a look at it to check it for you. And you can also complete the story problem on page 153. As I said, if you don't have the math workbook, then pause the video and do the work while the video is on pause, or take a screenshot, or have a grown-up in the family write down the information so you can do this work yourself.